Hi, I'm Felix. Thank you, Paul, for the introduction. Good afternoon, Dean Yarimilo, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, you, SIPA's graduating class of 2025. Congratulations to us all for making the long, unexpected journey to this point, Baker's Athletics Complex, a place no one dreamed they'd graduate from. But that's just how things are, aren't they? Sometimes, to get to where we want to go, we have to take a little detour and hang on the one train for a couple more stops past what we're used to. Detours that give you just enough time to ponder why the heck you chose to pivot away from a design career in tech to now being temporarily unemployed with a degree in international affairs. Anyway. SIPA was founded at a post-war crossroads. A new international order connected New York with the world and corrected decades of isolation with global cooperation. People back then hoped to awaken a better class of leaders. We came to SIPA to build on that legacy. But today, we are walking into another. As we sat behind the locked gates of Morningside, the world shattered around us. We saw how institutions that were supposed to be immovable can fracture overnight. We saw how policies that claim to optimize actually traumatize. And we saw how those in charge abandoned their obligation to defend free expression and to protect the people they pledged to serve. So now, as Columbia graduates, how do we go out and represent this name? A name no longer known for its proud legacy, but for its capitulation. Not for its scholarship, but for its silence. And a name now known for a classmate who should be graduating with us today. I cannot stand up here without acknowledging the absence of Mahmoud Khalil, whose unlawful detainment prevents him from walking across the stage today. In our time here, we learned to balance causes with grades, to reassure each other, even when some were eager to move on while others were caught in the aftershock, to make decisions when we do not have all the answers. How do you lead when the experiences of those around you are so vastly different? I still haven't figured that out, and I bet I'm not alone. In my brief time serving you as student body president, I had the privilege of witnessing our cohort come together with grace, resilience, and deep care, most of the time. I'm proud of what we built. It wasn't perfect, but it was honest, and that's no small thing. But I also began to notice something else. As the semesters wore on, as the challenges grew, I saw people begin to grow tired. Not just tired, but bitter, both at the systems we came here to shape and at each other. So now, as we prepare to leave, I offer this: keep caring. With so much at stake, I understand the urge to hold back and wait to see where the chips fall. Trust me, I grew up in Taiwan, and strategic ambiguity is my jam. But be careful. What begins as caution can calcify into apathy and over time curdle into a resignation that the system will never change. Keep caring. When it's hard, when it's thankless, when the world constantly tells you not to. Invite people in, but don't insist, because even a third microwave requires a whole team to install. And after we graduate, we will be compelled to negotiate between the ideals we learned coming in right here and the realities out there. Communities can work shoulder to shoulder. Trade is not treacherous, and dialogue comes with discomfort. Soon, we will need to show up and put the pieces back together. Today, we celebrate. We say thank you to our loved ones who encouraged us on this journey. We say goodbye to our faculty who ignited and emboldened us. To our nemesis, we say, see you never. And to our friends, we say, see you later, as we eagerly await our next encounter. But tomorrow, or the day after, we will see how far there is to go. Let us move forward not with cynicism, but with conviction. Let us redefine both the burden and promise of this institution's legacy, and let that fuel our courage to keep caring. After all, if we can make it all the way to Baker Athletics Complex, we can make it anywhere. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.